Hello, everyone. Hope you are well. Another impromptu, just whatever kind of stream that I do. Um, we're going to be finishing up our. I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish up a lot of these guys. I don't want it to be a terribly long stream, so what we want to do is just kind of show you how we're going to get the rest of Silent Death all figured out, and then next time we do Silent Death, we're going to be doing it. It's going to be old school. So I want to show you how to finish the asteroids. There's a couple other things I want to kind of point out. I just want to see something here. Yep. Well, the dogs even agree with me. They think it's a good time to do this. All right. So we're going to go down to the table. I'm gonna show you. I kind of we're going to go up top. Let's go up top, because we've got like 97 different views. Here's everything. Like I said, we just put the base coats on everything a bit. And then from here, this is where you're going to start detailing things. If you remember, I was talking to you about the asteroids. Let's go over to this view so we can give you a good view of it. I got these all glued onto the bases. As you can see, they were clear bases, and I decided to spray paint them. Yeah, exactly. Best of luck with the stream today. Heading out just as you got on. That's all right, brother. You can always watch it later. That's a beautiful thing about it. As you can see, just a simple coat of just black over the top, because we're going to dry brush our way out of this. So I'll show you that as well. So you'll have a complete set. And then the next time we get together for this, actually, we'll actually be playing the game, which would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, like I said, last minute stream I decided to do. I wanted to get part 2 done, and just, yeah, there you go, right? All right, so the nice thing about this is you can do anything you want with it. There's nothing stopping you from doing anything with these. One of the things I do see, and I want to take care of real quick, is that I did miss a spot with whatchamacallit, but we'll go down to the table in a minute and I'll show you that, because we're going to be finishing this. What I just want to do now is we're going to go down. Okay, there we go. Like I said, when I cut these off the sprue, some of them, sometimes it just kind of, it rears back. It's really kind of weird how this works. And all I'm going to do is just touch up those areas a little bit. Again, because mostly the problem I have is with my hand. I'm actually out of my sling today, but that I'm not supposed to be. I'm trying to stay out of the sling so I can actually, well, the splint actually. I took the splint off so I can actually move my hand a little bit. Not supposed to be out yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Little at a time, little at a time. First time watching live, usually catch recordings. Always wished I had this game back in the day. Love your videos. Thank you, Crushbudio. I can't see it from here. I need to blow up my thing a little bit there on the thing. Crushbudio. Kind of like, oh God, I can't say the word. Alrighty, right? Alrighty. So I'm just touching this up a little bit real quick in some of these areas here. And just want to make sure I got all the red the way I wanted to get it. Alright, and there's just one little spot over there, and then we're gonna start bringing these out. Now, as you can see, I already started working on some of these, and you'll get it when I do. Putting yellow on is never the easiest thing to do. Okay, I'm going to back this up just a hair. Sniper for life, what's up? Oh, wait, is this... Okay, that and there. Okay, there we go. Alright, because I don't want it to keep fading out on you. Alright, let me just brush this off a little bit. Wipe off the brush. And then we're going to highlight. Now, the first thing that I wanted to do is, if you're ever going to use yellow on top of red, I took a little Fire Dragon Bright and just went over the spots that I want to do the yellow. Because yellow is a really, really, really tricky color, and you got to be very careful with it. Because it could look really fake and washed out at times. So from here, all I want to do is just kind of just touch over that a little bit, and it does make a difference. You can use an Avalon Sunset over the top, which will go really, really nice. But just kind of just taking and not letting the yellow steal the whole ship. All right. Dogs are not happy at all. Of course, I just can't. They just came from the vet. I took them to the vet today, and I'll tell you something. Thank God, because every time we go to the vet, there's something wrong with one of them. But this time it was just for their checkup, and my girls are doing fine, and everybody knows how important they are to me. Love those dogs, love them. All right, so just a couple little things here and there, just to kind of point that out, and it doesn't really take much. Sniper Dungeon Crusade is on its way. Well, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you're going to get it. As far as I know, I've gotten nothing that says I'm getting one, so I hope everybody enjoys it. We did a lot of work for that, and I wish Roger nothing but the best with it. All right, so, really just decide which ones that you're going to pick out. I hope it's good. That's for sure. Everybody thinks it's going to be good. But you hope the hype after 6 years. 6 years. That it is as good as everybody hopes it would be. All right. Nice little touches there. That's all you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. Okay? And I'm going to let these dry for a second, and then I'm going to show you how to put, because you kind of want to number these, because each one, as you'll see when we start doing our live show on this, because we're gonna do a playthrough of this, and you could still get this. You can go to silentdeath.mx, I think it is. If you look up Silent Death, there's a special site for it. They really do a nice job with that. You can get the books. Okay. You can get the books actually at our good friends at Drive Through RPG, which are fantastic. Okay, so we're going to put this one back. And then I'm just going to finish up this one real quick. I don't want them all to look the same, so I'm just kind of doing things that work for me, right? Like I'm going to put a little here. It doesn't take much to detail these ships up. Okay, once you get that good base coat on, then it's just, what works for you. What do you want to see? You see a squadron of these bad boys coming at you. What do you want to see? All right. Let's take. Hold on, I'm going to turn the box here, because some of the ideas and some of the inspirations. Let's take these guys right here. Have come from. These are the Pit Vipers. All right. Get 4 in a box. 4 in a box. One of the things I learned is how brittle these were from sitting for close to 40 years. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. Holy cow, that long, Rob? Yeah, that long. So you have to be really kind of go easy with them. Oh boy, is that Baldessar gold going to be good? All right. If not, we'll go to our army painter. I do like army painter stuff. Okay, let's see here. Boy, something's upsetting that dog. Something's upsetting that dog. Maybe they think I should do a different color. It might be that. There's people out front. That's what the problem is. They're getting ready to put the roof on. All right. All right. So we're going to take some retribution armor, and I think that's exactly the color that I would really sit well on this. I'm going to do right in here. I want to be very careful with this. I think the retribution armor just really works well in there. And then we're going to just right in there. Right in there. I want to get right in that slot there. There we go. Really just pick out things that'll really highlight and sell your ship. You know? Like right in there. Oomph. And then you got that other little space right here. You know? So it kind of just sits up. That's all we want to do. We just want to get him to sit up a little bit. Alright, so we're going to do the other one here. Oh my god, dogs. Of course, they didn't bark all day until I come home and decide to go on the stream. Okay, this one right here. I'm going to show you a couple other little trickety doodads that you can do here too. But usually sometimes just keeping things a little bit simple is the best way to do things. We're going to paint as long as my arm doesn't fatigue out on me. Zoop. Whoop. There we go. Doesn't take much to get a squadron together in this game. Doesn't take much. Alright. Just such a great game. And there's so many great sites for this thing. This game will not die. And we're gonna be taking a look at a lot of old school games that refuse to die. We got Robot Wars we're going to take a look at the beginning of the year here. Oh, what was that? Let's see. Oh, the Queen. Okay. So, just little itty bitty things. All right. And, you know, if you take a nice little dark wash and go over this, it'll really sit nicely. And sometimes I like to throw just another color in here just to kind of really be a little eye-popping. I mean, you gotta have style in space, right? Gotta have style in space. There we go. And like I said, this is a game that not many people know about, but I promised I would finish it, and I'm going to finish it. Doggone it. It's probably not going to be a popular video. That's alright. We don't do things to be popular. Not a lot of people are going to watch it. I don't care. Why should I care? Why do we do this? Because it interests us. That's the best reason to do anything. It's because it interests you. Alright, so I'm going to get away from the gold for a second, and we're going to come back. Oh my god, dog. I'm just going to clean this off a little bit. And then we're going to take a Calgar blue. I usually like doing that for my I'm not going to thin it out much. Put it over here. Got my little plate here. I always use tiles. They always seem to work really, really well. And I'm going to come in the back here, and I'm just going to put a little pink there, a little bit there to represent. And then I'm going to take a little white and go over that as well. So we can, because everybody knows that in space, it's all blue thrusters. All right. And there. And in there. Same thing here. And we also want to do the same thing with those ships that we just worked on. Come in here. Come in there. Move these off to the side for a little bit. Let them. There we go. Well, I was surprised at how brittle this stuff was. I mean, it looked like it was going to pop right off. Now in here, I'm just going to come right in there. And then right in there. Alright. And then I'm going to go over that later. We're going to go over that later. We're going to actually dry brush a little bit over that. Alright, right in there. And I hope you guys had a great weekend. We're starting a very busy week this week. We're going to be doing a lot of different things, that's for sure. A lot of different things. Alright. And there we go. And right in there. Just want to go nice and easy with this. Trying to do this without my big boy glasses. Alright, so I'm going to break that off. Actually, I want to take the same paint. And what I want to do... Is it over here? Yes, it is. These guys were extremely brittle for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. We're just going to come in here. We're going to add that in there. And that in there. And it's not going to look like much starting off. But trust me, we'll get it there. We're going to go there. We're going to go here. Oh my God, Bella. Gabby's out here, so you're just the only one that's making a lot of noise. We're going to dry brush over that blue a little bit. We're just going to lightly just bring that out a little bit. And then up in here, we're just going to come up over the top here. So it's just little subtle things that you want to do to bring your ships out. There we go. Right? Not too hard, right? Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. And start underneath, come up on top, come up over this. Just a little bit there. And then How's that? Nice strong blue in there. But I want to make it lighter. And that's where, once it dries, we'll dry brush it a bit. This is such a great game too. It's such a fun game. Easy game. But the campaign aspects of it are just absolutely glorious. Glorious. Trust me on that. Alright. And right in there. If you make a mistake, don't worry about it. You can always fix it. Are you going to do a playthrough of this game? Yes, I mentioned it earlier, matter of fact. That I will be doing a playthrough of this. And that's why we're getting this all set up, so we can do a live playthrough of this masterpiece. And you can get this. You can get all the ships for it. You can get the rules for it. It's all available online. Everything's online nowadays. You can either get the original game on eBay, which there's plenty of them out there, or you can go to DriveThruRPG and get the rule books. And then there's, I think it's SilentDeath.mx that you can actually get the ships from, and all kinds of ships. Glorious ships. Glorious ships. Trust me. Glorious. Alright. Come over the top here. Over the top there. Doing this in reverse this time. Just haven't decided what I'm going to make the cockpit. Okay. Let's turn this around a little bit. There. Boom. Boy, what do I want to go with forward bay with? I do have some ideas. Just wipe this off. Andrew, how are you? Let's see. Red would just kind of take away from the green, I think. So what do you do to really kind of bring out the green? I mean, do you go Avalon Sunset over there? Well, let's take a look, because we can always paint over it. Kind of dulls things down a little bit, but I'm alright with that. I'm okay with that. So we just came over here like this and put that on there. Oh, this dog is really ticking me off. Let that dry. Don't like it. Don't like it. I'll try something else. Actually, I'm going to try to take it off. That's how much I dislike it. Whoops, whoops, whoops. That's a good thing about acrylics. They come off with a little water. If you make a mistake, don't be afraid to take some water and just do what I'm doing and then just blot it out. You see, we're good again. Maybe the red. Maybe a nice Fiston red. Then it looked too much like a Christmas tree. I wonder if a feather in gray would be cool. Pete, what's up? I am packing the teams up today. I will draw. Okay, cool. We're actually going to be good, and your paint jobs look top notch as always. Thank you. Maybe silver for the cockpit. You think so? I thought that would be kind of too dull. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Oh, God. Let's go with it. My man said, go with it. Let's pull out. Let me see what I got in the bag of tricks here. You know, how about a little cursed blade or a copper? Very strong copper. I think that might do it. Oh, that's a little different. Kind of like that. Alright, let's go. I want to see how this looks. This might do it. It's something different. Nice metallic copper in there. I kind of, I like that. I kind of like that. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. Remember, I can always go over it. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like it. Pete, appreciate you. Thanks for doing that. Kind of like it so much. I'm going to use the same color for something else. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like it better than the gold. There we go. And so much that I'm going to change a paint scheme on one of these bad boys. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to do our salamander all on that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I'm going to go with it. Alright, let me just water this down a little bit. No problem, just popping in to let you know I have to get back to work. Oh my God, he's so busy all the time. Way to go, Pete. Alright, so we're going to just touch that there. Then over here, as well as over here. Trying to go by what I see on the box cover. But of course, I'm improvising my own thing here. Don't be afraid to do that either. There's nothing says it gotta look exactly like whatever. Alright, there. And then come over this like this. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. What else did they do over there? Oh, did they block that out too? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. And there. All right, cool. Move that one over there. Bring the next one up. Come over here. And we're coming here. And then right there. And then there. Sometimes keeping it simple is the best thing ever. You get more out of it that way. Right there. Doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Even though back there I kind of I want to stay consistent with the retros and all that junk. All right, there we go. And we're going to come in there. We're going to come through here, through there, through there, through there. Not bad for my arm. My arm's feeling, as long as I keep it anchored, I'm all right. It gets shaky when it's not. That's the problem. Not bad for just 6 weeks out of an operation where they rebuilt my bicep. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, there's another one. Sorry, I got to cut in front here. All right, there we go. There we go. And through here, through there, through there, and there. Same thing on this side. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. You stay consistent, you will be fine. All right. Then, those other dudes. You see, this one has the same type of thing here, though. See, that would look good on those. That same kind of copper feel to it, because it actually mimics what is on the thing there. So we'll come over like that. Then it's a little dot here, a little dot there. That middle piece here. Shoop, shoop. Okay. So it comes from here all the way back to there. And then it just touches a few things here. We're going to go here, here, there, 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 and there. And then, believe it or not, this wing actually is completely covered in it, which I think is pretty cool. But take your time. Don't want to mess it up. Get a little water on here. There we go. Thin this out a little bit. And then come through there. And then come through here. See? Anybody can do this. An old moron like me. Not bad. Let's hit this right here. Let's give it good flow. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me make sure I got that right there so I can duplicate it. There we go. It's not hard. It's not hard. And ships are fun. Ships are fun because there's nothing says that you have to do it a certain way. Alright? You make things your own way. And if you can do that and just enjoy yourself and get your base coat on nice and easy, then detailing and creating these things is truly up to you. Truly. Alright. Then I'm going to show you something neat after this. I want to do one more squadron real quick with the base. Like I said, these are we're just putting simple coats of things on here. We're staying very consistent. We're having fun. At least I'm having fun. Right? And we're just getting these things ready for battle. It's all about battle, man. It's all about the battle. And boy, I've got a couple scenarios that are doozies. I've got a couple scenarios that are doozies that are going to be just so much fun. It's such a simple game. If you are a fan of BattleTech, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. Each ship has a sheet. There's criticals involved, you know, defense shields. You know, can you survive it? That's what it really comes down to, right? Can you survive it? Can you run your mission? And there's campaigns, and there's so much this just wonderful, wonderful game. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. And if you don't, that's okay too. That's okay too. Can't like everything, right? Then again, I kind of wonder because I kind of do like everything. You know? Alright. I go easy with these wings. They're easy to wreck. I'm going to put this guy over here. Bring this guy over. Bring this guy over. I'm going to show you a couple other quick little tricks here that we want to do here. What do we got over there that we want to mess with next? Alright. I get there. There. Oomph. In there. Alright. Just get that on there. Get a nice good coat. Take your time. Just always take your time. You'd be surprised at how much you can get done if you just take your time. It's not it's not a race. Get in between the lines. It's like coloring when you were a kid. Get in between the lines. And everything will be fine. Hey, I just had surgery on this arm, and I'm still able to get between the lines. Why? Taking my time. I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to burn through this. Just doing what I gotta do. Make sure I'm getting it right. Doosh, doosh. Just see how nice and easy? See how nice and easy? There we go. There we go. Needs something though. That needs something. I agree. Whoever said that out there, I agree. It needs something. Oh. Got these bad boys here. These right here, we're going to do one more squadron here. That just screams one thing and one thing only. I'll tell you that right now. If you're going to do the cockpit there, if you're going to do this, you got to do it right. Let me just shake this up real good with my good arm. And yeah, you know it. That is just screaming. My fist down red, please. My fist down red, please. If you can. That's the way you do it. Alright, now. Is there anything else that we really want to hit there? That works. Those don't need a lot. They don't need a lot. Boom, 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 boom. This. Sometimes I just like when you have a very, very light yellow, like I've got right here. Kind of just brings out certain things, like especially, let's move these guys over a little bit. When you have something like this that's very green, don't be afraid to kind of just add something that just kind of right in there. And right in there. Okay. Kind of works. Let me just shake that up a little bit more. Because all I want to do here, let me just take it. Nice. And it won't work on these, so I'm going to push this off to the side. But this, that needs a little something. You know, maybe just a... Not getting too crazy. Just a little bit of a color change kind of just helps. Maybe right in there. Just a little bit to bring it out a little bit. just little itty bitty things that'll bring it. Stella, thank you. Stellar world. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be so big and grandiose. It's just sometimes just a little thing, a little break in the color just does wonders. You know, brings out the ship, you know. They can't hear you scream in space, but boy, they can see you coming. They can see you coming. There we go. A little there. A little there. That's all we're looking to do. We're not looking to overpower it. Stellar Warlord. That's what it is. I'm sorry. My eyes don't focus right away when I look up. But, oh, yeah. Just thank you. It means a lot. There we go. Just a little there. A little bit there. Right? Right? Alright, there. And there. Kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of things going on here. Okay, let me finish what I wanted to do here. Alright. So again, just a little touch there. Just a slight smidget there. There we go. And then make sure that's off there. Spin that a little bit. There we go. And all I want to do very easily come in there. You want to make sure that you get it good and thick in there so it doesn't wash out. There we go. One more. If you have to go back over it a little bit, if that green starts popping through, can't have that. There we go. Can't have that. It's just enough to break it up a bit. That's all you want to do. Bring it out a little bit. All right, let me move these out of the way. I want to show you a couple of things real quick. Let me get these guys out of the way. I'm going to have to cut in front of you guys a little bit before we call it a session here. But trust me, we've got plenty of neat things to do when we play this, and this is going to be just so much fun. So much fun. I'm going to move that over there. Don't be afraid to go get yourself some of these rub-on numbers and things like that. You get them in different sizes and stuff like that. You can get them in white and things like that. And I like to number the ships a lot of times, and the reason being is, you know, if I got a squadron of something, I'll number it, and plus it just kind of looks cool on there. I don't know if I can do this with hold on, let me get something over here. I always suggest picking out a number that you want. And for instance, like on this one, I'm just going to put a big 2 on. And I'm sorry if this doesn't, I'm trying to get this where you guys can see this, because normally I would just rub this thing right on. And I'll put it there. And then boom. You know, I've got a number over there. Now it depends on how you want to do it, or where you want that number to go. You could use decals too. And of course it's not going to work for me, especially with my arm the way it is. But you can actually put the numbers on these, and you just seal it with a little sealer, and then they never come off. Whoops. All right, the other thing that we want to do here is, what you want to do is get some spaceship exterior from our good friends at Army War Paints. And if you remember, we bought these really cool asteroids just for this game. They don't come with the game. You actually have to get those. And doing asteroids are just so, it's just such a simple thing. You just get yourself a nice big fat old brush, such as a vehicle or terrain brush from our friends. You want to get some of that off, right? And all you're going to do is just dry brush it. Simplest thing in the world, right? Take your time too. Oops. Go light at first. You want it kind of thick, but not too thick. Well, meaning that you don't want to take it all the way off, just not perfect, and just, you want to keep working it. And the thing that really makes this work is the black undercoat. You don't want to cover it all the way up. I'm being careful because I don't know how glued on this is. And if you go over too much of the undercoat, don't worry about it. Take a little new oil or a dark wash and just go over it. As you can see, you just make yourself some quick asteroids here. And this Spartan kit you can find on eBay. It's actually kind of nice. There's one that has kind of like a space station built into it, and I really like that. If you get the base, don't worry about it. I mean the piece there. Really work that in there. And boom, you got yourself just some asteroids just like that. Just like that. Next thing I like to do is, especially with those bases, I'm going to take, oh my god, this white has seen better days. But that's okay too. So I'm going to take some white. What I'm going to do is just make some Give it a little bit of different feel. Now it looks stupid right this second, but hold on there. Hold on there. Because we're always up to something here, right? Right. And you want it in there good and thick. Okay. Just let me get this on here really good. There we go. Kind of want to go make sure that your little stars are. You can do it a couple ways. You can. Depends what works for you. But don't limit it to just the color white. I never do. I'll also take a little. I'll take a callus blue and I'll thin it out a little bit. I'll get a little bit of that white in there. I'll thin it with the white. And then I'll add just a little bit to each kind of dot there. Give it a little bit of kind of fill things in a little bit. Sometimes they come out better than others. It's just adding a little illusion. Or there's ways where you can just kind of tap that a little bit without hitting the stem of the doggone thing like I just did. And I can't do that right now. And you can just splat it on there. That works sometimes. Oops. You know, what works for you? Oops. Thanks, John. And like here, I'll just really mix this up really good. It's better to do the bases beforehand, so I'll put this one aside for now. And just kind of, you can do that. The problem is I can't do it because I can't feel my hand. Whoops. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? So I'm forced to do it the other way. So just kind of douche. You're better off with very little, tiny, specular dots. I can tell my hand's starting to give out on me a little bit. So I apologize, guys. I wanted to really show this to you. And normally you could flick it and it'd give you kind of a more of a star system type of look. But hey, you do what you can, right? You do what you can. And then again, like I said, once you do that, you get that big old brush. Get that off. And then you just go over your little asteroids. The asteroids play a real strategic part in this game. The way I use them, at least. People shooting missiles at you, and then asteroids deflect them. It's all about staying alive. And not taking any critical damage. Great game. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about, and then you'll be all pumped up. That's what we do here, Rob's Tabletop World. We get you all jacked up. All jacked up to play stuff. And that's a complete letdown, right? Woof. That's all there is to it. Just really, really, really simple things. And then you got your ships facing one another in between asteroids, right? Pretty much how we do it. Oh. All right, my arm. Exactly 1 hour. They said you can only go probably about an hour. Yeah, well, they're right. They're right. There you have it. All right? Nothing too complicated, nothing too hard, nothing too out of the ordinary. You can paint the numbers on the bases if you want. I'm sorry, I didn't get to show you a real good one with a number on it. I just can't do things with this yet. But you're going to want to number them, because if you have a squadron of the same type of ship, you got to be able to keep track of them. So normally what I'll do is sometimes I'll just take my paintbrush and put 1, 2, 3, 4 if they're the same type of ship, so you know which ones are which. You can put stickers on them, you know, whatever it takes. I usually put the rub, the scratch on things, and it just looks a lot cooler, to be honest. I've got a few more of these to finish up. I got some of the blue things. I didn't even show you how to paint the blue ones, but a lot of cool ships. Just a great game. Like I said, if you get an older set, be careful, because the plastic may be old and it might be a little brittle. So there you have it. That concludes our whole thing on how to take care of Silent Death. This fantastic game. Comes in a great box set. Sorry, just having a tough time with this arm. The rules, there's not a lot of rule. You can design your own ships. The whole thing, it's a huge book, but it has a lot of story behind it. And the actual rule set, I don't think it's very big. The game rules go from page 48, sequence of play. It's about 10 pages, and then it has optional rules. 10 pages, so it starts on page 48, but they give you like this whole thing. You can only carry so many missiles and things like that, which it's just very, it tells you all the different types of societies that are out there, the abbreviations for everything, attack die bonus, third die added to a cannon attack. Yeah, okay, that's right. You know, you're going to point up your ships. Everything is done on hex, so it has that. Bear with me here, folks. I'm sorry. I just want to show you. going to show you real quick a basic schematic of a ship. Oh, here we go. All right, so let's go up top here and break it down. So here you have a squadron of those darts. Okay, that's these right here. And then you have A, B, you ID them, A, B, C, or D. Yeah, you could do that too. And then, your front arc, your rear. You're going to have defense values. You're going to have damage reduction anytime something tries to go through. Drive. But here's where you're going to be marking off things. Okay? And what happens is, as you mark these down, you're going to be taking damage. And when you take damage, you see these certain blocks, you're going to have to roll on a critical hit chart. You're going to start taking, you're going to start knocking your drive down. As you can see, your drive number is 19. As your damage track goes, your drive starts to fail on you. Okay, and then soon, your damage reduction, your defensive value will go on you. What you have is 2 pulse lasers, as you can see. To hit, you're going to roll 2d8s plus 1d6 plus damage. It's really neat. If you hit, it's on. It's on. But you can run into things that when you start hitting these criticals, like there's a critical right there. Anything that looks like a little snowflake is critical. And then you're going to roll 2d6. Man, you hit a 12. The dart's gone. The pilot's killed. The dart may prefer no further action. Defense value drops to 5, so if somebody wants to get the kill. You can lose shields. You can lose all kinds of things. So you're going to be taking these sheets, and as you can see, you have a point value for each one, a pilot, a gunner. And see what I'm getting at? This has a very... and there's all kinds of different... You can create your own. It's just a great game. Great game. Great game. This is the first I've seen Silent Death. How does the gameplay compare to Full Thrust? This is more... Full Thrust is more of a... I want to say Full Thrust is more conducive of squadrons and fleets. This is more fighters and heavy fighters and things like that. Squadrons, base level. I actually like this a real lot. I love both games. Both games are just glorious. You've seen us do Full Thrust. I mean, I love Full Thrust. I have a ton of Full Thrust. Really love it. So I hope that answers your question. So there you go. We pretty much hit everything that we need to hit. We got everything squared away. We're going to be getting this going very, very soon. I think you guys will like it a lot. At least I hope you will. And we're going to have a lot of fun messing around with it. I would go a little further, but my arm is shot. And I can only paint for so long. We will be back tomorrow. I think we're going to be painting some more tomorrow. Not this. We're going to paint something else. I'm trying to get my chops back so we can get back to everything normal. We'll be doing some gameplay this week as well. And, just doing what we do. Bringing you the very best that we can. Please like and subscribe. We always appreciate having you guys here. And until next time, which comes a lot sooner than you think. Tomorrow we'll have some fun. We'll do some things. God knows I've got enough stuff over there on that side to definitely do things. And also I'm going to be doing a video where we're going to be building a Millennium Falcon for my son-in-law. His birthday, well, son-in-law to be. His birthday is coming up on January 14th. So we're going to be painting and doing a Millennium Falcon from Bandai. What a great company they are. And they've been putting out some great things. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. And we will definitely see you tomorrow. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob saying, we will definitely see you soon.